Today we're going to reassemble the Marlin 3030 lever action. And so after you get it all cleaned up and it's clean, you're happy with the cleanliness and re-oiled and everything, you're good to go. You want to put it back together. Alright, the first thing you want to do is you want to put your cartridge extractor back in there. And your cartridge extractor, and try not to mix up your screws, because if you mix up your screws, it's going to be more difficult to put back together for you. So what you want to do is turn it over, and cameraman, if you want to scoot in, you're going to slide this piece right in there and drop it in there. Now that's going to auto align for you. And you put the screw in, and screw it down. And again, you don't want to tighten these to where they're super tight. You just want to get them in and flush with the gun. And they'll stop when they're tight. Okay, so then you got that. And then you grab this piece right here. And this piece slides in like that. And it stays there. Okay? So then what you want to do after that is you put your bottom piece with the trigger on it. And you slide that in. And you want to pull the trigger back. And then put your big screw. Now the difference between the bottom screw and the side screw is length. Same diameter, same everything, but the length is going to make a difference. If you put the wrong one in, it won't pull back. So you put the longer one in the bottom, okay, now leave the short one out, because it's not a necessity. Okay, and then what you want to do is slide your trigger assembly, turn the gun up on its side, barrel down, slide your retainer, or your hammer where the spring rests. You want to slide that in. Okay, you want to slide that in and push. Slide that in, push the hammer forward. Okay, you want to pull the trigger and slide it in till it looks like it's on safety. And then you want to push a little bit and line up your holes. Once you get your holes lined up, it goes in pretty simple. And then you tighten it down. Okay. Now, with your spring, put the spring on the rod and this piece right here. And what you want to do is make sure this goes forward so it sits in it like that. So you slide this over it, and slide that in. And sometimes you have to get down kind of low to get it to go. So you can use more of your body weight to compensate. You want to get that lined up. Now the hammer should actuate normally from this point. You should be able to pull it back and hear it click and pull it back all the way. Now you want to put your cartridge ejector, slide that in. There's a groove on the inside of the barrel, or on the inside of the casing, that helps you with that. Then you take this, and you want to make sure that you put your finger in there and push that the extractor piece that holds the cartridge mover down. You always want to make sure you put it in right. And that slides in there like so. And then you slide that forward to where it's just at the back of it. You slide this in. And you can kind of feel it, it'll slip into place. And then you put your lever action screw back on. Put your lever action screw back on, and you should be able to actuate the bolt. And it should close for you. Okay? And then you should be able to release the hammer. And you'd be good to go from there. Now, you got 2 screws left. The short one goes on this side. And screw that in. And then your receiver goes on. And you slip this one in. You want to tighten this one down till it's good and tight, and then you've just reassembled it. You want to run the action, and it should actuate very smoothly. So after you get it put back together, what you want to do, take a cartridge, slide it in there, and operate it. It should drop down. Put a cartridge in it. Keep your hands away from the trigger, prevent accidents, and it should eject it out. And that way you know the rifle's working properly. Thank you for your time.